I'm Mac the Hooligan.
It's your boy Janonymous.
And you're on the Stoop, baby. We're fucking back. God damn, we are fucking back, baby. I'm gonna take a fucking shot for this.
Tell them how long you've been gone.
Listen, man. We've been fucking gone for 6-7 months now. Shout out coronavirus. Fuck coronavirus. That shit sucks.
Yes, fuck coronavirus.
But it's allowed us to build and do a lot of stuff that we probably wouldn't have been able to do as creatives otherwise. The podcast may have been down for about 6-7 months, but as you can see, we're back better than ever in a brand new format. We're doing things a little different. We're doing shit online now. We got Wastemang to help me coast. We got a couple other co-stars that are going to help. Wastemang, tell them who you are real quick.
I'm a fucking scumbag from Massachusetts, currently residing in Los Angeles, doing who the fuck knows what.
Tell them what you do for me, my friend.
I make Kyle sound beautiful when he sends me his music.
That he does. Last time y'all seen the podcast, for anyone who's tuning in, last time y'all seen the podcast, man, I spent months and months and months talking about, man, I got some new music coming out. Listen, we drop new music. If you don't know,
Kyle shit is fire.
Counterculture drop. Much love. It's on Spotify, iTunes. We got all the merch now. We got everything going out. I'm going to be uploading the Stoop podcast merch to my personal website. Maybe like later tonight. I'm going to upload that shit. We got plenty of new shit coming out. But today we got the homie Janonymous on here. Talented kid from Mister. From my home city. So
Much love.
what you been working on, fam? What you got going during these crazy
Shit,
times?
What have I been working on, bro? Truthfully, I've been making like new songs almost every day. I got a whole bunch of singles I want to release. I got fucking like projects on projects.
How much you got in the
Honestly,
vault? Be real.
Shit, if you want me to tell you a real number, I'm gonna say like 2,000 songs. Not even lying.
Yo, you're crazy. Yo, this man's is fucking
That's some
crazy.
real shit.
2,000 written or recorded or both?
So I have like this weird, like most of them are recorded type shit, like freestyles.
This man's got
And they're
1,000
all-
freestyles
they're like-
recorded.
They're like all ideas. They're really like ideas. I just gotta like write some of them a little more, tweak some of them, the flows and shit, and like perfect them, and then just release them. You know?
For sure. That's a smart way to do it too. Just like record a bunch of demos, go through the ones that you like, and like
Hell
fine
yeah.
tune them, change shit up.
What do you have out for projects right now? Like what is your
Literally,
catalog look like?
So I have like good amount of singles. I have one project I dropped in 2019. It's called Ascension, and that shit's fire. If you guys haven't checked that out,
I've
check
definitely
that shit
heard
out.
a majority of your work. I haven't been
Appreciate it.
able to find everything. So my personal opinion for you is that you should do a cleanup. And like I see you doing really good on Facebook. Facebook is like
Yeah.
where you run it. You run it on there. But like as a collective of like all of your socials and stuff, let me know. I'll help you out. Like I said, we were talking about anybody who's tuning in that's new since the last time we were fucking you know what's funny? When the Stoop stopped, I was starting to talk about, man, I should really get on TikTok. You guys can go back. I started talking about it. I was like, damn, TikTok might be a move. And I didn't really take it seriously up until a few months ago, but now we're sitting at 25 fucking K. God bless it. It's fucking crazy. We're out here grinding.
Going the fuck up.
But yeah, no, we'll clean up those socials, literally clean them links up, and it's literally we got to make it all one thing. That's the thing. Cuz you got a few different things, right? Like it's not exactly the same on everything.
Yeah, it's a little different.
Yeah, it's a little different. You got to clean that up. It's like it's the best way to make it fluent, you know what I mean? it's gonna go crazy. All right,
Hell yeah.
so I got a few things to discuss. So obviously, you know, you're a young artist, right? You're only 19, right?
20.
20. Still young, you know. But you know, we battle things. We go through things. I know you go
Hell
through
yeah.
things. We've personally talked about this. So
OD.
why don't you share your story a little bit about the struggles that you have been going through, especially lately, you know.
Shit, so literally, your boy like got diagnosed with a fucking disease this year that like affects my cells in my body and shit. So
Is
it's
that
been
sickle
pretty
cell?
tough. Nah, it came from a tick actually. Motherfucking ticks got me in the woods, and they gave me a parasite. And it's like a disease that affects your blood cells and shit. So like, it been hard every day waking up, feeling like joint pain,
Yo,
headaches, and it really affects like just the way I
is
think.
it Lyme
too. Like,
disease?
no, it's called babesia actually.
Holy shit, I ain't never heard of that shit.
Yeah, I never
It's
heard
even
of it.
it's even more rare, and it's crazy shit. Like just the effects. Like if you look up all the symptoms, just all the different shit that it can like bring about. It's crazy.
What
I've been
symptoms
battling
have you
that.
felt?
I felt the joint pain.
Yo,
Fucking
I hear stuff
just the
like
way I
that when
think.
the weather's about to get bad, you really fucking feel it. Is that shit the same
Yeah.
like with your bones? Like, yeah, that shit's fucking crazy.
OD. It gave me like anemia too. I'm more cold now than usual. It's crazy.
What kind of shit do you like? What kind of shit do you do to like get over that? Not necessarily get over it, but you know, what kind of things do you tell yourself to just get you up and keep working? Cuz like I know you've been working. Even with all this
Yeah.
shit going on, I know you've even struggled with the damn, should I keep going? Like or do I got to
Hell
take a
yeah.
break, you know? I battle
Hell
with
yeah.
that shit with my with mental illness and shit like that. And you know, no matter what, like even if it's physical pain, mental pain, whatever you're going through, I know it like, you know, it lingers. That shit makes it hard to fucking keep going and make music. Even though your pain is one of the things that makes you make music. You know, it's crazy. It's
OD.
crazy how that works.
I mean, literally, bro, like, that's really my main reason. It's the music itself, all my supporters. I just think about that, and I'm like, it gives me something to look forward to, and like a reason to just keep on wanting to live,
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
and wanting to create art. You know what I'm saying?
How long have you been making music for? Cuz I feel like
2016.
2016 cuz like recently is more of when, so like I think probably cuz of Wister Bumps and, you know, being involved with Jordan and all that stuff. I think that's kind of how I found out about you. And I got a few homies. Shout out to some of the homies, like my homie Justin. He was telling me, he was like, "Yo, you gotta get this kid Janonymous on the Stoop." And I was like, "Bro, that's mad funny," because literally, like, he's getting on there. I had a few people hit me up and be like, "Bro, you gotta get this kid on here. He's really talented." And I was like, "I know. That's why I hit him up, and I'm trying to get him on the podcast."
Shout
But
out
damn,
to you guys.
2016, huh? 4 years? Have you
Yeah.
been writing longer than that, or like?
Yeah, like probably 2, 3 years before that, just writing. Like it really started out with poems, and then I just decided, shit, let's slap this on a beat, see how it sounds, and I just like practiced to just perfect it as much as I can.
You know, it's crazy. Like, well, all right. So a question relating to what I'm thinking about right now. Like, who would you say is your big influence? Give me a top 3 if you can.
My biggest influence.
Yeah. Like all time. I'm not saying like right now is a little bit different. Like, I could give you 2 different answers for this question, right? Like I could give you right now, and I could give you all time. But like I'm talking all time. Like, what got you molded?
Bet. So my first person, dude's the reason I started rapping is Eminem.
Okay.
His rapping, like, just when I heard.
Yeah, you
rap
got the
gods in
technical.
beginning,
You got the technical
Yeah.
shit, and you form it with like a melodic type thing. It's really fire. I love that. It's gas.
Good looks.
So all right, Eminem.
Eminem was like my biggest, definitely like he's the reason I really started in the first place. Second would be Drake. Drake, I fuck with him heavy.
I
love
can
his-
hear that.
I love it. I love how he sounds sonically. I feel like he's sonically is better than like almost every other artist.
I
In my
feel like
personal
Drake
opinion.
is one of those artists where he honestly, man, he just knows how to make a song. Like
Exactly.
whether it's simple lyrics or whether it's like real rap shit, like he just knows how to make a good sounding song, and I respect that.
I feel like once a year, like there's just a new big Drake song. I feel
Yep,
like he just has
Always.
every year, always.
he every year he comes out with a song that's like number one or at least in like the high up part of the charts. You know.
Hell yeah. And then third for me, honestly, I probably have to say Joyner. Truthfully.
Joyner, huh?
Yeah.
You know, I respect Joyner. I like, you know, grant like you hear things, whatever. You know, I respect him. I hear he's a douche. I don't, whatever. I don't know, you know, but like, you know, I mean, he made good music. The dude can rap. The dude can
Yeah.
fucking rap. There's no denying that. That's the one thing that I'll always give him. Like, he can fucking rap, and that's dope.
Hell yeah.
Um,
Like I was really bumping him like 2016, 2017.
yeah, yeah,
When I
yeah.
was first starting, obviously like him being from Worcester, that's inspiration towards me. And I love his fast rapping shit. Like I love fast rapping myself, so
All right. So speaking of
yeah,
this,
I love that shit.
so I saw on Facebook some shit circulating about you were trying to get maybe a song with Joyner, and
Yeah.
I think I saw you maybe post something about him checking out your music or some shit. What happened with
Yeah.
that?
Honestly, I can't give out too much info on that, but
Can't give out too much yet.
yeah, can't give it out not yet. But
That's a good. That's a good though that you can't.
it's a good thing.
If you could give it out, then that would mean that like things didn't go as great. But it sounds like, I mean, I got faith. You know, that would be fire. That would be a fire collab. Not gonna lie.
Just know I got some good people
I like that.
That's
Let's
all I
go.
for sure.
All right. So
Although,
you gave me your three main ones.
That's at least
you
my
came
rap
from.
influences.
What's going on now? Like what are you listening to now? What are you taking inspiration from
Now,
nowadays?
so honestly, I definitely like this year probably more than ever been like into the Weekend a lot. I love the Weekend. He's fire. His singing is just dope.
Yeah, nah, he
The
make good music.
Weekend a lot. Hell yeah. I like Roddy Rich. I
Okay.
think he's a nice ass new artist.
All right,
Juice
all right.
WRLD.
Juice has been
XXX.
Juice has
Hell
been
yeah.
my like. I listen to a lot of Juice. Juice is, that man can fucking rap. That man can
Hell yeah.
fucking freestyle. You go and watch that dude's freestyles. That dude can fucking freestyle. I've watched videos of like him going in the studio. He literally just go into the studio and fucking just freestyle like a whole banger. All the fucking shit. Just bangers. Everything the dude does is just a fucking, like him and Lil Peep. Lil Peep too. Lil Peep just go in the
Lil
studio
Peep.
and he just fucking, anything he makes is just good. It's just automatically fucking good. You don't know why.
Lil Peep's fire.
Yeah. Rest in peace, man. That's Lil Peep's
Hell yeah.
probably one of my bigger influences. I mean, like I was a big fan of Peep before Peep was even making fucking Come Over When You're Sober fucking part 1.
I was just
Like,
bumping
all
this
the
shit, like,
fucking all the
a few
SoundCloud
weeks
shit.
ago.
Fire.
yeah, I found out about Peep,
Hell yeah.
through a story like way back in the day, like his old music video. I forget which song it is. It's like him outside of a trailer. It's like before he had face tats. I remember seeing that
Yep.
on the Astari channel, like hell.
The crazy old school VHS fucking looking grungy music videos. I love that shit. That shit's fire.
That whole like Team Sesh influence wave.
Hell yeah. I say,
OD.
yo, someone try to guess my biggest influence. Wait, so you especially try to guess my biggest influence right now
Rap wise,
in general,
Just all time.
all time.
Right.
The person that molded me more than anybody.
Machine Gun Kelly.
I love his new album,
Bro, I love Machine Gun Kelly too.
dude. His new album's so good,
Fire.
so good. All right, I'm
trying to think.
gonna throw you for a loop. Chester Bennington, Linkin Park.
Fire.
Yep.
I wouldn't have guessed that, but
Yeah,
Facts, me either.
it's the bridge between both of my worlds. It's the bridge between the hardcore world and the rap world for me. Chester was
you're a big
always
new metal fan.
yeah, a little bit. I mean, Dan's band. Yo, if anybody's watching this right now and is wondering where Grand Danny Perp is, Dan will be joining us for an episode here and there. We're gonna be rotating co-hosts. Wace is gonna be one of them. Dan's still gonna co-host. We're gonna try to get metal bands and stuff involved. We can do crazy amounts of people in the interviews now. Like, it doesn't have to just be 4 people. We're gonna have it crazy. Dan will be back for a few episodes here and there. You know, it's just depends on the episode. Depends on the type of thing we're going for the day. But Waste will be helping me with a lot of like the local rap artists and stuff that has to do with this industry. Obviously, we're gonna be covering a few different areas. We were starting to touch into like tattoos and shit. I want to keep going on that. That's fire. Anything, man. You know, the Stoop doesn't have a limit, man. We're here. We're ready to fucking grind. All right, man. Speaking of grinding, though, what's coming next, man? What do you got? Like, what can you give us anything? What's coming out?
So honestly, I'm probably gonna be dropping a couple singles.
Okay. You got any specific dates?
Hopefully within like the next month or 2.
Mm-hmm.
I'm definitely gonna get something in. Hopefully, like more than just one song, but before the year ends. And I'm just trying to.
Shit, we're already in fucking October.
Drop some hits, you know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah. Speaking of hits, I got a fucking and October. My birthday is 10/31, Halloween. We got a new song coming out, Bad Memories. If you're following me on any socials, anywhere, you know, you guys can grab the fucking pre-save on iTunes or Spotify, whatever the hell you want. But yeah, no, that's just going to be a fucking banger. I think that's probably like one of my best songs ever. And then we got Counterculture 2 being in the works. Wasty knows. Wasty's mixed it all.
Yes, sir.
We got some heat. We got some heat coming. And, you know, maybe a little Janonymous collab will come through sometime.
Oh, hell yeah.
That shit would be a banger. That shit would go crazy.
Definitely.
So,
Definitely.
also, so anybody who's tuning in live, now that we're live, we can do live question segments. So if anybody comes through on the lives and has some questions or whatever, don't be shy. Throw a question out. We can always answer the questions. Obviously, if you want to donate, we got a Cash App. Support the podcast. Even if you don't want to just donate, you want to grab some merch. Merch is live. I'll be posting that somewhere. I gotta fucking post all the new links on the Stoop's YouTube bullshit, whatever. I need somebody to fucking do this shit for me, man. There's so much fucking shit, dude.
You're just juggling.
Yeah, no, it's a fucking juggle. It's crazy. So you make music. You do anything else though? Like, do you fuck with doing anything else?
I just draw and shit. Really, I draw on the side. I like to draw like animes. I actually have like my own anime idea.
Oh
yeah,
shit! You an anime
once I
fan?
Got the money. Hell yeah! Once I get the money to fund it.
What's your favorite anime? Come on now.
I'm gonna hop off. Let you two talk. About
all right.
Because that's Kyle's fucking.
All right, we'll make it quick. What's your favorite anime?
Classic. Shit got me in love with anime. Dragon Ball Z.
I figured you were gonna say Dragon Ball Z. See, I'm a Naruto guy. I'm on the opposite.
That's fire too.
Dragon Ball's cool, but like I never really loved it, you know? I never people always hate on me for it. I'm just like, man, I just never got into it. You know?
Like I could definitely say I'm not one of them biased people. Like Naruto definitely has a better plot. I just like Dragon Ball characters, the designs, like just the whole.
I can understand. I can understand that. It's the story that gets me. You know, that is the one thing at the end of the day that gets me. Wasty, how could you have never gotten into anime? You seem like such an anime person.
I've watched a few here and there, but like I don't know. I was never into like the like epic fighting type deal. Like I appreciate Dragon Ball Z and Naruto and all that. But it never like really captured my attention as much as I don't know, just like weird, like not kind of violent ones did.
I can understand that.
Recommendations.
I got some good ones. I'll think of some good ones for you. Cause I got a bunch. Currently, I'm watching Black Clover. Black Clover's actually really sick. I'm not gonna fucking front. I don't know why. I thought it was gonna be lame. It's really sick. Someone said in my comments, Specs said he'd like slice of life anime more. I'm not exactly sure what that is, but slice of life. Waste. Somebody gave you a recommendation.
Dude, fucking, I need as many recommendations as possible.
Bet we got you.
I'm sure there's something out there that I'd like.
Oh, definitely. No, there has to be.
The epic fights.
So, Wasty, last time you were on the podcast, we were doing your interview with Mr. Ace Mason. Shout out Ace Mason, one of the hardest working people I fucking know. That man is, yeah, he is talented. We the same breed. We don't sleep. You know, always working. So back then, I know you had just released a single at that point, but what have you dropped since then?
Dude, fucking nothing. I've been slacking hella.
That's not true.
I got new shit in the works. I've dropped a couple of singles here and there, like features with my homies and shit. But me and my homie Migsha, who produced my last EP, we've been slowly putting together a second one. But we just wanted to like take more time with this one and like, you know, just make it perfect.
Hell yeah, no, that's essential, and that's what I'm doing with Counterculture too. Like, I'm not jumping to drop this. I'm still chilling on Counterculture 1. People are still bumping it. You know, we just dropped MPO. We just dropped the whole fucking six songs. Like literally fucking, what was it? 2 weeks ago? 3 weeks ago? No, almost a month now. But no, we just dropped a whole project. Like, sit on that for a while. You know, I'm gonna perfect Counterculture 2. All the songs that are on it, I might not even drop. There might be 4 songs that I dropped that are on it. You know what I mean? There's 4 songs that I'm sitting on right now that I'm like, these are definitely on it. And the rest are just like, they're good, but I don't know. You know, it's almost like I don't want to just stand still. I want to make a shit ton of shit and pick the best and just be the best. And you know, you were talking earlier, you got fucking thousands of songs in the vaults, and I'm sure you go through the same thing, you know.
The problem is like, right, so initially probably like, well, honestly, I wanted to drop my project like May of this year, but obviously because COVID and a bunch of bullshit and funds and just all that, I had to like push it back. I mean, it's still not out. Probably gonna honestly drop that like beginning of next year if shit goes good. But like, it's crazy because the initial track list has changed like so much because I just keep on making new shit and I'm like, this sounds better than that, and then it just keeps on happening. So it's like,
yeah, but that's a good thing though.
Constant loop.
That's a good thing.
I can't sit on songs for too long, or else I'm just like, all right, like I'm over.
Yeah, but like you're telling me that like, so I make 10 songs, right? And like every song that I make, right? I make that song and I get the mix back and I listen to it and I'm like, this is great. I love it, right? And then 9 out of 10 times, maybe like a month later, I'm gonna listen to that song a completely different way. Like, I'm gonna pick it apart. I'm gonna this and that. But there's always that one song. That one song, and you're like, that's a fucking good song, and you still listen to it a month and a half, 2 months later, 3 months later, 4 months later, and you're still like, that's a good song. For me, Counterculture, the whole project, when I dropped it, I loved it. Today, people still tell me there's certain songs people tell me they love, and I'm just like, I don't get why you love that song. I really don't. I hate that song. But Sad Boy, Ep1, those 2 songs to me stood out on the whole project. That was like the 2 songs that I'm still listening to today, and I'm still like, I put them in my catalog of like, if I'm going to tell somebody that I make music, I'm gonna send them either Ep1 or Sad Boy. I'm gonna ask you what your favorite type of like what type of hip hop you like to listen to. If you give me more of a rap genre, I'm gonna give you Ep1. If you like more melodic shit, I'm gonna give you Sad Boy. You know, I got something for everybody. I know you do too. Waste does as well. He makes very diverse music. Waste makes, dude, Wasty. Yo, I'm telling you, anybody who's watching this live stream right now, my TikTok people, if you're on here, man, Wasty. if I got Wasty on fucking TikTok, bro, this man would blow up in a fucking night. I'm telling you. This man is like, this man could be the next Corpse. He crazy. Wasty makes sexy music. It's fucking sexy, man. Nah, that music's fucking good. Wasty just makes that music you listen to and you're just like, damn, that shit heat. Like, I'm trying to think. You know, there's a lot of like Puya and Suicide Boy songs that are just like, you listen to them and you're just like, man, I don't know what the fuck they're doing, but this is great. And that's kind of like what you hear when you listen to Wasty, man. You just listen and you're just like, the fuck? This guy is crazy. He kills anything. That fucking song you did with Stefan, yo, what's the name of that song? Switchblades. Yeah, so that's the song that I was thinking about when I was asking you about like the shit you've done since the last time you were on the podcast. I initially just went right to that song. That song goes fucking crazy.
Yeah, I mean,
crazy.
That was pretty much all Steph besides my verse. He sent me everything. He made the beat. He mixed his vocals. I mean, he threw distortion on his vocals.
This shit came out crazy.
Shit, I gotta get hip to
He goes
that.
crazy.
Nah, you do. It's crazy. So just real quick, back to the thing about you were talking about your funds and stuff and that being an obstacle and shit.
Yeah.
Just reach out, bro. Just reach out. We'll get you moving on some shit. Nothing, obviously legal shit through your music. It'll be you making the money. I'm not, hey, that sounded a little bad at first, but well, yeah, we'll get you. I got some ideas. We'll help you out. We'll get some shit moving.
Appreciate you, fam.
I feel like at the end of the day, if my music isn't enough to carry me, I can at least help a lot of other people. That's the real objective to the Stoop. Might say this or that about my city or whatever, but at the end of the day, like, there's a lot of fucking talent out here, and as much as a lot of people out here, it's a lot about yourself. A lot of people be worrying about themselves and only themselves, and that's fine. That's fine. But there's a lot of fucking talent and a lot of respectful people out here that are genuine. I know you a genuine dude. You're always showing love. There's plenty of other fucking people, We can't always jump to fucking share everybody's posts, but we here in the long run for the shit that really do matter, and that's why we're doing the podcast again, cause man, we've been out of sync with everything. Everybody's disconnected. Everybody started to get real connected for a while. The whole city was man, everything was coming together. Everything seemed so connected for a while. And
OD.
It's taken a step back, I feel like, lately. I don't know, do you agree?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've noticed this lack of, like, everybody was so tight for a while. Everybody was so like, yeah, like, yo, you, you're great, you're sick. And the last 2 months have just been like, I don't know. It's just felt weird. It's definitely felt weird. Life's felt weird lately. I don't know if anybody else. Yeah.
Literally, bro, like, this year for me just went, like, the complete opposite of my expectations.
Yep.
We're living in dystopia right now.
Wasty's out in fucking Cali. How the fire is looking out there.
I mean, like, everything's still on fire, but it's not as bad.
That shit's crazy. There was a night where I literally looked up in the sky and it was literally just smoke. And I was like, "Are you fucking serious?" I'm on the other side of the country.
It was like that here for a couple days. It was all the fires like up north in like Oregon and Washington and shit. Like all the smoke got blown down here, and there was like, I think I sent you a couple videos, but like the sky was just straight orange for like 3 days.
Yeah, no, that shit was crazy.
I peeped that shit. That's weird.
Yeah, that was, man. That's. I had a homie.
Trying to head down to Cali next year.
Yo, I'm down. Let's go.
Yeah.
Wasty lives out there,
Yes, sir.
When I move out to Cali, I'm just gonna like sleep on the floor at Wasty's house for like a week or two while I fucking get my crib or whatever.
Bro, I got a blow-up mattress for you. Don't worry.
Let's go. I don't even need it.
I'll
I
take
sleep
the
on a
floor.
hard futon sometimes, so I'm used to it. I sleep on anything. We'll be good. All I need is fucking a shower. That's it. In the morning, I'm good. I feel great if I shower. Nothing matters, and
Hell
like
yeah.
it don't matter how I slept if I just take a shower. Don't matter how much liquor I drank. Don't matter nothing. I just fucking shower. We're good.
OD.
Shit, man. We've been going for what, like 36 minutes? Yeah, we're coming towards the end here. You got anything you wanna?
Shit, already 36 minutes?
Yeah, these go quick. They're crazy.
Yeah, doesn't feel
OD.
like it.
Yeah, they're crazy. You got anything you want to talk about, like shit you want to say to your people or whatever?
Shit. Just be on the lookout for my new music. Like, when it comes to music, man, I got fucking metal shit, believe it or not. In the
Metal
works.
shit.
Yes.
Wait, nah, hold
Metal
up.
shit.
All right, hold up. Hold
You're
up a
speaking
second.
to ex-metalheads right here.
You're speaking,
Metal.
You're speaking to metalheads here. Not even ex
Got some.
metalheads. I'm still a metalhead. Like I still love metal. Like what do
Me
you
too.
what do you fuck with for metal?
I fuck with Crown the Empire.
I do, yes.
I fuck
I've
with
seen them
I
live.
fuck with Fire. They're like one of my favorite bands.
Bro, I gotta
I
hook
fuck
you up.
with,
I used to make metal. I used to be a metal vocalist. That's where I started. I started doing that shit before I was making hip hop. I was a metal vocalist. So
See me, I'm like the opposite. I basically kind of like not mastered, but I got nice at singing and rapping. So now I'm like I want to try fucking just different shit. Like I got
yeah, you
pop
got a
shit
fucking
too.
crazy voice, dude. When you like your singing voice is like that shit's different. I like it.
It's so
Appreciate it, bro.
sick now how you can like blend genres, and it's like I feel like it's more accepted now to blend genres.
Dude,
Like, especially such crazy crossovers like metal and rap now.
If MGK dropped his album that he just dropped, right? Like if he dropped that album in say 2015, 2014-ish, that album would not have been a #1 Billboard hit. It wouldn't have been.
Facts.
Because people weren't as in need of that type of sound. People weren't, we had Pete. Pete passed. We had a lot of people. We had X, we had even Mac Miller was making more stuff, not in that specific genre, but like, that the type of people that listen to that stuff, that's what they'd listen to. So, like we had stuff to listen to, and we had people that were standing on that pedestal. And then you got Juice WRLD, you got X, you got all that stuff. Now we got
Post Malone a lot.
Post Malone. Yeah, Posty's really good, and he's one of the fucking people that are still alive, which is wild because he be partying like a fucking animal.
Hell yeah.
But like, we had a lot. This was before like all the bands, all these bands people were listening to. Like I remember I used to love like Front Porch Step and like. I know. I used to love all.
Fuck Front Porch Step.
Yeah,
bro.
fuck Front Porch Step. I literally had to like stop listening to all this music and like.
I used to fuck with him, and then like I didn't hear about him for a couple years, and then like all those allegations and shit about him came out.
Yeah, but those weren't just allegations. Those weren't just allegations. That shit went a little too far, and like that's what I'm talking about when I say like now after like this was a big problem in that industry. Fucking people are just sickos. And now we have like nobody that's making fresh sounds. We have nothing. There's besides I'm talking like industry stuff. Like besides us, our city's going crazy. We're making great music, like all my friends, I listen to more of my friends' music than I listen to like the main shit. And like MGK just does this blend of it all so good, and it's simple, but it just sounds really fucking good.
OD.
I haven't peeped it yet, so I don't know.
Dude, it's literally
I know
just
you've been on
Blink
it.
182 with MGK doing the vocals. Somebody asked, did I hear about the allegations that came out against A Day to Remember? I did not hear about the allegations towards A Day to Remember. Let me look this
Wait,
up.
Which member? All the members?
if it's, that's kind of crazy. Honestly, a day to remember bassist Josh Woodward has issued a... Fuck the bassist. Who cares about the bassist? Kick the bassist out. I'll stop. As long as it's not the fucking... For me...
Jeremy?
As long as it's not Jeremy. As long as it's not like... Yeah, alright. Jeremy. Jeremy's the only one that matters to me. Because he's the one that's writing the lyrics. Anybody can play a guitar and play the same riffs. Right? Like, you can take somebody out of a band... And that works. But if it's the vocalist, when it comes to a band, especially like A Day to Remember, the vocalist is the band, in a sense. Like, their voice is the presence of the band. You can play an instrument the same as somebody else, right? Like, Wace, you could play a guitar riff. I could pick up a guitar, I could play the same exact riff on the same guitar, and it would be exactly the same. But if you spit a verse... Right? Or you yell some shit, and then I go and yell some shit. Those are two different things. Those are two different, you know?
Yeah.
So...
It's kind of like the Dance Gavin Dance situation.
I didn't hear about that either.
Well, I mean, just over the course of their career, they had like 3 different vocalists or some shit. So, but they kept interchanging them. Like, they kicked one guy out, brought in a new guy. That guy left. They brought back the old one. They got a new one. Like, it was a whole situation. That's an interesting topic that I think you should dive into, is the Dance Gavin Dance situation.
I'll have to have Dan on for that because he loves Dance Gavin Dance.
I'm sure he's more knowledgeable about
Oh,
it.
probably not. He doesn't fuck with any of that shit. He doesn't know any of that shit. He just listens to music. But yeah, like that MGK shit, man, like I don't know, he just brought like a fresh sound. And especially people like me who grew up on like Blink-182 and Sum 41 and all that shit. That shit was ridiculous. Austin Carlisle has allegations against him too. I think that's the vocalist for Of Mice and Men, but I'm not 100% sure. Yes.
Yeah, I heard about that shit.
Yes, it is. Don't really like Of Mice and Men, so they can get canceled for all I care. I mean, well, not, you know, that's terrible. I don't hope that on anybody, but whatever. Shit, man. All right, well, we've been live for about 45 minutes. We're going to wrap things up. We'll be live every fucking Sunday. I'm a make an attempt to do this live every Sunday, 8 p.m. We're going to have someone new, fresh on every week. We're going to be doing crazy shit. Potentially getting some crazy guests on here. I've been in the talks with some people. We got some shit going in the backgrounds that we, you know, like you said earlier, we can't talk about certain things yet. You know, because you don't want to you don't want to hype up maybes. You know, you don't want to hype up like shit that's, you know, we don't want to disappoint. And I promise we won't disappoint. We got the fucking merch. Like I said, I'm gonna be uploading the Stoop podcast hoodies. I had my pink one that I was rocking in the last episode with Kels. Shout out Kels the Chifa. Shit, where'd Waste go? He dropped out.
Facts.
He went into the general chair. Oh shit. Shout out to technical difficulties. Where'd you go, Wasty?
Check.
Check. You're good.
I lost you.
That's that phone shit.
I know.
Yes, sir. We're back.
That's that phone Wi-Fi.
Yo, you just dropped out. I was like, fuck, bro. I hope he's not talking to me right now.
No, I seen it. But every Sunday, 8 p.m., we're gonna be live. We might even start doing 2 episodes a week, depending on how things go, depending on how crammed the schedule gets, because I know it's probably gonna get pretty crammed with being able to just do it like this, because this is easy. This is beautiful. I love this. A little bit of work on my shoulders. That's it. Brand new chapter. Stoop season 2. Yeah, dude. Janonymous coming out with some crazy shit soon. You know, if you ain't hip, go check out the homie. I'll be posting the links in the description eventually. So if you're probably watching this at a later date, you know, the links will be there. They're not there yet. But yeah, man. Shit, you got anything you want to say?
Shit, man. I appreciate you guys for letting me on the show.
Hell yeah,
Shit's
dude.
lit.
You're a talented kid.
Appreciate
You know, you
that.
deserve a little spotlight. For real.
Much
Wasty,
love.
fucking love you. You got anything to say?
Thanks for allowing me to be a co-host now. It's pretty sick.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's a blessing to have you here. You know, everybody loves my music, so if they love my music, they gotta love you too, because you're the one that makes it sound good.
Yeah.
You know, that shit sounds like dog shit before you polish that shit. I send Wasty some diarrhea, he sends me back a fucking no wiper turd. I send him a no wiper turd, he sends me back gold, and it's like, you know, that man.
I know I can trust you, bro, because like
Magic.
if you ever do me wrong, I can just drop your unauto-tuned vocals.
Yeah. Oh, they're terrible. They're terrible. Wasty told me one time, he was like, they're not that bad. I was like, they're bad. I think he was just trying to gas me up. They're terrible. I make some funny noises when I'm recording, man. But hey,
Be like that sometimes.
I'm Mac the Hooligan,
I'm Wasteman.
It's your boy Janonymous.
and you've been on the Stoop. Welcome back. I hope you
Fucking
stay on the
Stoop.
journey. This is gonna be a long